So you probably have all heard about the high ankle sprain, but most of you probably don't really know what it is. This is Maria from HockeyTrainingPro.com. Today I'm going to give you a little sports injury lesson on the high ankle sprain. So your ankle is a mortise and tendon joint, kind of like this. So if this is my lower leg and this is my ankle, these would be my toes out here. It fits in kind of like that, like a little mortise and tendon. And when you get a high ankle sprain, that gets twisted. Let me show you a little picture of what the ankle structure is. Okay, this is a very lovely detailed drawing, but this is basically your shin bone. And this is a small bone that is called the fibula. Please don't call it the fibia to rhyme with the tibia. Your shin bone is the tibia. The little bone on the outside of your lower leg is the fibula. And then these are your ankle bones. So that's what come down on either side. On the outside, it's the fibula. It's your lateral malleolus. On the inside, your medial malleolus. That comes from your tibia. And then in here is sort of the main structure of your ankle bone. We're looking at it straight on. Your toes would be coming straight out towards us here. Your toes kind of look like claws right now, but you get the idea. This actually isn't one bone. It's you know, a couple of different bones all set up there like a jigsaw puzzle, but I kind of drew it as one bone just to make it easier. So when you get the high ankle sprain, or like let's start with a standard ankle sprain. A standard ankle sprain, you know, you'll usually damage some of the ligaments that go from here to here, or here to here, or, you know, and damage those. And a high ankle sprain, what you do is you kind of spring the ligament that goes between the fibula and the shin. It's called the syndesmosis, or the syndesmotic ligament. So if we come here again and I crank over on my ankle and I'm in this mortise and tendon position, can you see how that can spring my fibula and my tibia apart and then damage this ligament that holds them together, that makes that mortise and tendon joint? Because these two bones aren't attached to each other physically other than through those ligamentous attachments. So that gets sprung. So what does that mean? Well, now when I step down on my ankle, instead of this being a nice solid mortise and tendon, there's going to be a little bit of creep and a little bit of opening up, and it's going to be painful. So that's what the high ankle sprain is. They can be a little stubborn. They can take a little bit longer to heal. And in the article below, I'm going to explain some of the things that you can do, or you might find if you find yourself with one of these types of injuries. So there's the high ankle sprain. Not really the best injury you could ever get, but you know, again, if you recognize it, if you realize what you've got, take the right measures, you can be back on the ice sooner than later. This is Maria from HockeyTrainingPro.com. My mission is to help 10,000 players win more games with fewer injuries. 10 of you I'm going to put in the NHL in the next 10 years, and at least one of you is going to win the Stanley Cup. Cheers.